BNB is absolutely exploding right now. This is going to be a video on the long-term potential for Binance Coin because a lot of people are confused. They're scratching their heads. They're saying, why is BNB going up? The rest of the market is going sideways. Yes, we've had a few pumps here and there, but BNB has just been, look at this from July. This has just been straight up. Now, why is this? We're going to discuss this in this video. We can also see that in our previous video, I think this was actually on another channel, but we did actually predict BNB going up to 1400. So if you want some credibility, this has just been left here. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty much fulfilled. Look at it. It's pretty good, right? But overall, if we are just looking at that chart, looking great. So let's discuss what BNB are doing so well right now. Why is it that it's going up and basically outperforming the rest of the market? As of right now, BNB is third on CoinMarketCap. That means it's the third biggest and best crypto. Well, I don't know if it's best, but the biggest crypto out there when it comes to market cap. And we can see here that market cap is $179 billion with a B. Okay, nearly 10 billion in volume per day, and it's been growing rapidly. We can see that volume's gone up 89%, which is crazy in the last 24 hours. But what is the instigator for this? Why is BNB doing so well? We can see here on BNB News, obviously they're talking about it smashes the record. Bitcoin smashes the record. Okay, this has nothing to do with BNB. Ignore that. We can see BNB chain integrates Chainlink data standard to bring US economic data on chain. This is big. This is something that is an integration of traditional finance with crypto. And BNB have also, for a while, they've had a big question mark above their head because they've been very monopolized. They've faced a lot of fines, but a lot of that has eased off with this new presidency that's come around, and BNB has thrived because of that. BNB does have that monopolization where they basically control who mines it, all of this stuff. But overall, it is an ecosystem. It is a limited supply. And Binance do continue to burn a massive amount of BNB every single year. So that's going to contribute to this as well, right? So Binance will take fees in BNB because you get a fee discount if you pay in BNB for your trading fees, right? So they take that, they put it in a wallet, and they burn that wallet. They obliterate that wallet. They nuke the wallet. The wallet cannot be touched again. The crypto is lost. It's out of supply. They do this every single year. I think it's around this time. So this is obviously going to contribute to the deflationary mechanisms, which basically just means that supply is shrinking and the demand isn't shrinking as well. So yeah, that's deflationary, right? So what we can see here is, yes, that plus integrating new technology, that plus, BNB on fire, massive volume, all-time high, and yes, 1,300 in sight. We can also see that, this is something that is dominating the markets right now. I do think that, a lot of people are talking about this being a market short squeeze. But there's also that in anticipation of the ETF launch. So if an ETF for BNB gets made, you can imagine the price increase. I mean, the supply, it's not that much, guys. It's not that much in the supply. We've seen a lot of meme coins with billions. Some of them even have trillions of supply of token. We can see BNB right now is at 139 million BNB supply, which is crazy low. I mean, Bitcoin's are 21 million. So you can just imagine this, if it does want to actually explode and get to similar volume, similar kind of levels as Bitcoin in growth, I mean, we could probably expect BNB to go up maybe even 10x if it does want to get that adoption that Bitcoin has. And it does have very similar stuff to Bitcoin under the hood. Now, if you do want to buy BNB, do it on BitGet. And the reason for this is it's often cheaper on BitGet. There's not many people beating BitGet when it comes to the price, but also I know some of them are, right? Some of them are lower, but what's important is BitGet actually don't have that much fees, so you make it up on the fees. Also, you get speed on BitGet. They have superior technology. So click the link in the description if you want to buy BNB. This is going to be something that's in my top 3 easy for potential growers in 2026. I mean, this is going to be a big portion. 20-30% of my portfolio will be in BNB next year. So if you want to basically do something similar, then do it on BitGet. Use the link in the description. And of course, we will be doing giveaways and stuff with any kind of affiliate fees that we get as well from that. So that'd be cool. But besides that, yeah, I mean, BNB is just growing. It's crazy how much this thing has blasted off, and it's definitely something that does have a big ecosystem behind it. In previous cycles, BNB has definitely been one of the lower ends in terms of ecosystems. Yes, there is NFTs, there's everything, there's meme coins, there's all of this stuff, but previous cycles, BNB has definitely been one where you're just going to get coins that rug, or you're not really going to find much value in BNB. And that was the case for many cycles. This time around, particularly this year, I've seen tons of really good and successful projects that are being built on BNB. So the more success those projects get, the more people come over from places like Solana and Ethereum and even Bitcoin at this point. I mean, this is going to be something that I consider to be one of the top dogs in ecosystems, and ecosystems that have credibility. Previously, BNB didn't have that credibility. Now I think it does, and the chart is definitely showing that right now. So what can we say in terms of targets? It's tough. We could draw a big old Fibonacci on this if we want, but at the end of the day, no one knows how high this can go. What I can say is in the next few months, this structure will be likely to break. Okay, when we do see a structure like this, we can often expect it to curve up over time, top out, break the structure, and then come back down, right? But as of right now, this is one of the most stable rises when it comes to this I have seen in a while. Now, I do think we pull back very soon just based on this recent pump. So I think, yeah, we could pretty easily come down and retest $1,000. Okay, that's a 20% drop, just to let you know. But that for me would be a massive buy the dip option. And then basically we just run this trend line. And as long as we're above this trend line after we bought the dip, we are good to go. We basically just ride that up all the way to something a lot higher. I mean, I'm talking 3, potentially even 6K if this does want to continue the growth that it's getting. That plus an ETF, that plus the ecosystem expanding. I mean, we've got AI, we've got DeFi, we've got all of this other stuff. GameFi, NFTs are big on BNB at the moment as well. I think there's a lot of potential for this chain. It's showing it in the chart. The compliance is great. And yeah, if you do want to pick it up, again, do so on BitGet. Link will be in the description. But let me know what you think of this in the comments, guys. I will see you in the next video. Cheers.